G'day legends and welcome back to Top Places to Visit. If you're planning a trip in October and thinking of heading somewhere proper stunning, then mate, Canada is an absolute ripper choice. It's that perfect time when the air's crisp, the trees are dressed in fiery colours, and there's heaps of cool stuff going on. So grab your warm jumper, maybe a pumpkin spice latte, and let's dive into the best places to visit in Canada this October. First up, we're kicking things off with Banff National Park in Alberta. Fair dinkum, this place looks like it's straight out of a painting. October in Banff means less crowds and more peace. The towering Rocky Mountains are topped with fresh snow, the trees are showing off with golds, oranges and deep reds, and the lakes like Lake Louise and Moraine Lake. You can still go hiking on some of the lower trails, or just sit by the water and soak in the serenity. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a moose or two just chilling in the wild. Now, swinging over to Quebec City, where October feels like stepping back in time. Cobblestone streets, old French architecture, and those cute little cafes everywhere. It's proper cozy. But wait till you see it in autumn. The whole place is bursting with colour, and the smell of warm crepes and maple syrup fills the air. And here's a cracker. Every October, Quebec hosts the Festival de la Citrouille. Yeah, that's a whole festival just for pumpkins. They light up hundreds of jack-o'-lanterns along the streets and even have pumpkin-themed food. I mean, who knew pumpkins could be so fancy? Speaking of cool autumn festivals, let's scoot over to Prince Edward Island. This little gem on the east coast is known for red sand beaches and rolling countryside. But in October, it turns into a harvest wonderland. It's spud season, potatoes everywhere. They even throw a whole festival just for them, with potato sack races, music, and the best mash you'll ever taste. And don't miss the Fall Flavours Festival. Local chefs, food tastings, seafood fresh from the ocean. It's a proper feast. Plus, the island's quiet and calm in October, so you get all that charm without the summer hustle. Right, let's head west again to Vancouver in British Columbia. Now I know what you're thinking. Cities aren't always the best for autumn vibes. But trust me, Vancouver knows how to show off in October. Stanley Park becomes a sea of colour, and you can bike or stroll under a canopy of golden leaves. The mountains in the background start to get a dusting of snow, and the sunsets? Pure magic. There's also spooky stuff happening like the Fright Nights at the P&E, haunted houses, scary rides, and creepy clowns, if you're brave enough. It's the perfect mix of city buzz and natural beauty. Don't forget Niagara on the Lake in Ontario. Yeah, we all know Niagara Falls, and that's epic too, especially with mist rising and leaves swirling around it in autumn. But Niagara on the Lake is the real star in October. It's wine country, mate. The vineyards are golden and the grape harvest is in full swing. There's also the Shore Festival for theatre buffs, proper fancy plays and performances in the heart of a charming little town. Want to get seriously off the beaten track? Head up to Tofino, way out on Vancouver Island. It's not your classic fall colours kind of spot, but it's wild and wonderful in its own way. Think stormy coastlines, thick rainforests, and waves crashing in like they're in a movie. October's the start of storm watching season, and yeah, that's actually a thing. People go there just to watch nature go absolutely bonkers. And in between, you can relax in hot springs, go whale watching, or try surfing if you're feeling brave. It's raw, it's real, and it's ridiculously beautiful. And finally, you can't go to Canada in October and skip Ottawa, the capital. This place is made for fall. The city's parks and the Rideau Canal are picture perfect, and the Gatineau Park just across the river is next level beautiful. You can hike, picnic, or just sit and stare at the trees for hours. Plus, Ottawa gets into the Halloween spirit like no other. Haunted walks, spooky stories from the old jail, and ghost tours through the Byward Market. Bit creepy, but heaps of fun. So whether you're into cozy villages, epic road trips, wild adventures, or just want to take the best autumn Insta shots of your life, Canada in October is where it's at. The colours are unreal, the food's top-notch, and there's something going on no matter what kind of traveller you are. That's all for today's adventure, mates. Don't forget to chuck us a like if you enjoyed the journey, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Until then, stay curious and keep wandering. Catch you next time on Top Places to Visit.